So what did you miss at Jubilee this morning? Well, you missed everybody coming back. You missed the full choir, and Leanne was back, and Art was back, and I was there. We were all together in the congregation. It was great. Guess what you might have missed was reading Paul's letter to Philemon, or Philemon, and we did talk about that a little bit. But you missed the discussion of how important letter writing can be, how the kingdom of God really is shared when we reach out to people one at a time, when we dare to share our concerns, our thoughts, our worries, when we share them gently with other people. That's indeed how a community of love and justice comes to be, when we dare. And I invited people to think about who they might write to. Who is it that looks up to them? Who is it that cherishes you? Who is it you could send a letter to and say, you know what I've been thinking? And then share what you're thinking about Syria, what you're thinking about your own life, what you think about life and death, what you think about God. I invited you, challenged people to think about on whose behalf they might write, much as Philemon does that, or Paul does that to Philemon on behalf of Onesimus. Who might you write and speak about? Because again, that is how the kingdom of God is built and shared. And that really was the essence of the sermon. And then we shared communion. And in our communion we prayed. We prayed and we listened as the choir sang the traditional Kyrie. God have mercy. Lord have mercy. Christ have mercy. God have mercy. And we asked for mercy, not because of our failings, not because we hope that God smiles on us on Judgment Day. We prayed for mercy because we realized we don't know how to do it all. We prayed for mercy because we don't know what to do about Syria. How do we imagine that war can help end war? But how do we stand by when we believe that thousands upon thousands of people are being gassed and treated inhumanely? How do we stand by? How do we stand by when people are ignored on our own streets? Why is it that when people come to us asking for the things that we have, the things we take for granted, we don't have the time, we don't want to give of ourselves? We asked for mercy because we need help. And then we gathered around the table. And we remembered that time that Jesus spoke not to thousands, but to a few people. And shared how he felt, who he was, and who he is. And how he shared a love that is revealed really only in brokenness. How we shared a love that we continue to share to this day, almost 2,000 years later. A love revealed in brokenness. A love sometimes best shared one at a time, intimately, with great daring. That's what we shared today at Jubilee. That's what you missed. But maybe you have some thoughts about those things. I invite you to share those thoughts, because that's how a community of love and justice is created and maintained, when we dare to share with each other, gently, kindly, one at a time, person to person. Hope you don't miss anything more. Hope we get to see you soon. God bless.